I'm ready for a rye.
We're gonna have some rye today, Miss Jean. You ready for some rye?
I just said I'm ready for it.
Midwinter Nights Dram.
Hey, bring it on, bring it on.
This is our first go into the Midwinter's line. The lovely Jean here was kind enough to procure this for moi.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, this is her Christmas present to me. This is Act 10, Scene 3. So it's the 10th edition of Midwinter's, and it's the third day of bottling when this is made, and I just got whiskey all over the front. So this is a limited engagement from High West. They do this each and every year. This is the 10th year. This is a blend of their whiskey and of MGP's whiskey, now currently known as Ross and Squibb. So the Midwinter's Night Dram consists of a blend of High West, 80% rye, 20% malted barley, and MGP's famous 95.5 rye. I don't know the balance of those two mixtures, but they're blended in. And then they are aged in Tawny port casks from Portugal. Jean.
What's Tawny?
Tawny is, Tawny port, it's a port cask, Jean, and it's named after Tawny Catane.
Who's that?
Crickets. Tawny Catane, she was a famous, she was in a bunch of like White Snake videos, a bunch of videos. She's crawling across a car in one video, very famous video that I don't remember the name of the song.
Named a cask after her?
No, I was just making a joke.
Oh.
I mean, probably not. I guess I could. What do you need a name for a cast? Well, I was just watching MTV, and
I totally thought you were telling me a story that was real.
I should have just gone with it. Dang it!
My goodness, you're fabricating.
It's what I do, Gene. I'm a storyteller, much like Shakespeare. I'm Shakespearean, even. I'm gonna have a nose then if you're not gonna tell the fine folks
that I fall for. Spearmint and clove. I mean, I can tell this is a rye right away. As soon as you put it up to your nose, it's like, there's a rye. Yeah, I get rye.
So this is their High West Rendezvous is in here. That's their mainstay for their rye, the Rendezvous Rye. And I get that. I get that right off the bat.
I get some berries in here too, some dark berries, along with that spearmint and that clove.
So I get the clove, I get the bacon spices.
That earthiness is there, like for some reason when I think of rye, I always think of like a stuffed mushroom. And the vegetal part, I guess, is that what you would call that, you think?
Well, yeah, different vegetal notes, like earthy vegetal notes. Sometimes I'm just thinking of carrot coming right out of the ground, but we get, you and I both get stuffed mushrooms on whiskeys from time to time.
Time to time.
I'm here for stuffed mushrooms. But yeah, the cloves there, it's really clove and bacon spice predominant for me.
And spearmint.
Spearmint's there with kind of like you're baking a blueberry pie, just came right out of the oven. You got the berries right there, but it's like a baked berry for me.
Okay.
I'm having to go in.
Have a go in. The glass looks like there's little bubbles in the glass. It's kind of funny to look at. You know, funny. It looks like it's dusty. I just want to get the dust off, but it's in the bottle. It's in the glass itself.
This is a clove bomb. I just didn't say the ABV. 49.3 is the ABV, so 99.6 proof.
Woo! That got my peppers going. I like it.
So it starts off as a clove bomb to me. You get clove predominant, bomb. And it transitions immediately into those Tawny port cask notes where you get your plums, your raspberries, your raisins, and it is a thick aftertaste, a thick finish.
There's some dark chocolate in here. The spearmint is there. And there's also like a doughy, like a fresh baked rye bread. And it's just out of the oven and you're tearing it apart and the steam's coming out still. And it's not undercooked, but it's still a little, like, maybe it could go in for another minute. That kind of dough, hot.
Now I want that now. You bake more bread, woman.
I don't bake bread.
Bake me some bread so we can break bread.
Break bread.
Breaking bread. That's the new meth show on AMC. Breaking bread. Yeah. Bryan Cranston's returning, part 2. But it's all blue bread this time.
I get it.
You get it? All right.
I get it. That's a reference to Breaking Bad.
Yeah, they know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Do they?
Yeah, they know. We have a very intelligent audience, Gene. Of course they know. Yeah.
Okay.
A little astringency on the finish for me now. Well, it's probably too much water for this. See what it does to
The
open up.
finish is just clove. It's all clove on my tongue.
See, for me, it's dark chocolate and plum for the finish with its stringency. It's a little drying out my tongue a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah, you? Okay.
No, it's just on the sides of my tongue, both sides are clove heavy. Like I can take a chisel and just scrape some clove off my tongue.
Maybe brush your teeth once in a while, you know? Just,
It's just on my tongue and my teeth.
yeah.
I don't know, it could be on my teeth. I don't have any taste buds on my teeth. Who knows?
Ah, look at you. That's well played. That's well played. And clove is easily my favorite note in a rye. Brought out more clove. Brought out, kind of amped everything up a little bit. Kind of turned the knob up on everything we already get with the water.
Yeah, I'm not getting really anything new on the smells.
Yeah, I just cranked everything up. Clove, baking spice, fresh bread,
It's juicy.
plums, raisins, raspberries.
Blackberry. Somebody took a blackberry and squeezed it out right there on my tongue. Just went. I'm like, thank you. That was nice.
No one wants to see what you write until you're done writing, Gene. Then the people want to know what it is you're writing. I'm gonna go with an 86. Just did not do it for me today. What about you, Gene?
I did a 91 because
Did you now?
It did do it for me.
91. 91 matches.
matches.
91 matches. Trying to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah,
Trying to get a reaction.
I knew you were lying.
You did not know.
You liar.
Now, I actually know what this MSRP is for. So,
Yeah.
and here's the big debate about Midwinter's Night Dram for this year's concoction is they upped it. Up until Act 1 through 9, $99 MSRP. This is the first year Midwest is selling this as at 150 MSRP. Pretty much 300 to 400 secondary on any online liquor store. But this is MSRP is at 150. Gene, I want to
Really?
know. Yes.
Huh.
What did you pay for it?
Well, I couldn't find it around here.
Yes.
And I knew he really wanted it.
I did.
So
Yeah,
The
wish list.
cheapest one I could find online that would deliver here was $250.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, this is one that it's hard to find. Everybody wants it every year. It's kind of like the ECBPs, Elijah Craig barrel proofs. A, B, and C. They're hard to find sometimes. Everybody hikes them up. I don't have a problem with 250. If you told me 250 is normal for this, I wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth the price tag.
But then again, I'm a rye head. I'm a huge rye guy.
Yeah, you really do have to like those rye notes to pay for $250 and say, oh, that was a good investment, but
Damn, that's good.
but it's an investment because once you open it, it's like, yeah.
I will say, it's one of the rare times. No, it's not. We do. I like this much better now than I did on the uncorking. On the uncorking, it's too pour tea. There's too many port notes, and it was too syrupy thick. Which
Pour tea.
Yeah.
I heard pour tea, like
That's what I said. Port tea.
TEA, like the pour, POO.
Yeah, get a job, man. Get a job. Get 2 jobs. Don't be poor.
Tea is poor.
Get yourself out of poverty.
Bacon.
Yeah, I like it better now. To me, it opens up nice. I get more clothes. On the uncorking, for me, it was just too much of a brandy influence. But I really enjoy this now.
Good.
I do wonder why they blend it with MGP and not just their own Rendezvous Rye in the port finish, port cast.
I don't know.
Anything to add, Gene?
I don't know.
No. I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean, and hope you are just as thirsty as we are.